He was very worried that she was going to gain weight. That both of us gained weight. But we'd worked so hard, you know, no matter how much we ate, we couldn't gain weight. But he kept saying, Tony, don't eat too much, darling. Don't eat too much. And so she, just to mess with him, would bring cookies on the set. And she'd eat cookies right in front of him, right before each take, just to mess with him. And he goes, oh, the cookie monster is attacking again, this kind of stuff. And she would just do it to mess with him. But they had a great relationship.
The 80s were good to Tawny Kitaen.
Let me put Tawny Kitaen's popularity in the middle of the 80s in perspective, okay? She was it. She was the girl.
I couldn't walk down the street without people going, oh my God, it's her.
You've got that big head of hair, that huge smile, and she radiates.
She was gorgeous. She was with a hot band at the time with the #1 single. She was in a huge funny comedy, and you knew that she liked to get naked, which is what all guys and some women really care about. She was the it girl in the mid-80s.
Despite her success, Tawny decided to step away from her career to raise the daughter she had with her boyfriend, baseball player Chuck Finley.
It was all about going to Mommy and Me, doing all the activities, having the birthday parties.
It would be almost a decade before Tawny made headlines again.
After spending 2 days in an Orange County jail, Tawny Kitaen Findlay is free for now.
The world was shocked that the former video vixen had allegedly beat her husband, baseball player Chuck Finley.
He filed for divorce 3 days later and also got a restraining order.
When I was dating all the rockers that I ever dated, I always stayed away from drugs. But there I was, addicted to Vicodin.
Divorced, with a career in the doldrums and a substantial drug habit, it would be up to Tawny to get her life back on track.
You know, he went to work and he sprayed his hair with Aqua Net or whatever it's called and put on leather pants and all this stuff, and then he'd come home and be in a smoking jacket and, you know, he was an English gentleman. And Chuck was the opposite. He's a baseball player. Chuck is the kind of guy that you wouldn't know he had 2 nickels to rub together. I've known him for 22 years. He's probably had 3 cars. I've had a different car every year. You know, I've had very nice exotic cars. He's not flashy. He'll call me ma'am if he doesn't hear what I've just said. Like, you know how most girls go, God, I keep attracting the same guy. That's not me. I met David. I was at the famous Le Dome restaurant in LA with a girlfriend, and he was with his ex-guitar player at the time. And Le Dome, the bathroom is downstairs. So I was on my way down to the bathroom, and his guitar player followed me, and he got me on the stairs, and he said, hey, after you guys eat, I was with a girlfriend of mine at another table. He goes, do you want to have a drink with me and my friend? And I didn't drink. I never drank, and so that didn't sound like something I wanted to do. So I said, no, thank you. And I went downstairs and went to the bathroom and came back up. And as I was coming up the stairs, David was there, and he stood there and he said, would you care to have a cup of tea with me? And I said, that's more my style. Sure, I'll have a cup of tea with you. So my girlfriend and I moved over to their table, and that's how we met.